Hey everybody, welcome to the Wolf Pit. Today I'm going to make a sandwich called the Reggie Deluxe. This sandwich was created and is on the menu of Pine State Biscuits in Portland, Oregon. It's a biscuit with a piece of fried chicken, bacon, country gravy, cheese, and a fried egg. So without further ado, let's get started. This is definitely a star-studded recipe from the get-go, but when you start a recipe with bacon, you know it's going to be good. Now remove the bacon and drain on paper towels and reserve about 4 tablespoons of the rendered fat. That's what we're going to use next to make our gravy. Now in the same pan with the rendered bacon fat, I'm going to add half a cup of all-purpose flour and stir in until well incorporated. Next I'm going to add 1 cup of milk at a time. I'm going to stir this in until it thickens, and then I'll add more milk. You can add it all at one time if you like. This is just my preferred method. Once the gravy tightens up and gets thick, I'm going to add more milk and continue doing this until I have the amount of gravy I need. Now stir in a little bit of pepper and just a little bit of salt. Taste before you add salt due to the salt in the bacon grease. And that's it. Your gravy is done. Set aside and keep warm until ready to serve. Now I'm going to make the wet part of our 2-part chicken dredge. And I have 4 eggs, and I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons of my favorite hot sauce. Now you want to beat your eggs like they stole your lunch money and then set aside. And now for the dry part of our 2-part chicken dredge, I have some all-purpose flour. I'm going to add black pepper and salt. And just give this a good mix. And now I'm going to dredge pieces of boneless, skinless chicken breast that I've cut into 1/4-inch pieces and then pound it out with a meat hammer. And the chicken goes directly from the dry dredge to the wet dredge. And then from the wet dredge, back to the dry dredge. And then from the dry dredge, to the hot oil. And these are going to cook for about 3 minutes per side or until golden brown. Get off of my fork! After about 6 minutes total, our chicken is done. And now we're ready to put together our Reggie Deluxe. And yes, these are my homemade biscuits. I'll put a link to that recipe at the end of this video. And now I'm going to top that beautiful flaky biscuit with a piece of fried chicken, 2 beautiful thick cut pieces of bacon, a piece of cheese, our country gravy, and last but not least, a fried egg over easy. And there you have it, the Reggie Deluxe. And this is definitely a knife and fork sandwich. You guys are not going to get the pleasure of watching me make a fool of myself trying to pick this up and take a bite. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you give this a try, and we'll see you next time.